got a very talented photographer on Creature Corner today, guys, who's going to show us all the wonderful work she does to rescue dogs. So don't go anywhere, because there's also the Pet of the Week. Allira has very, very kindly offered to have a chat to us about the wonderful work she does here at the Hawkesbury Companion Animal Shelter. Allira, thanks for having a word.
Thank you.
Now, what kind of work do you do here with the photography and everything?
Okay, so every Thursday we come to the pound. We get a new list of dogs to come and give them a little run around. They come out of their kennel, have a run around, and I'll photograph them. Yeah. And then it's pretty much like a cycle. So the next dog comes in and they rotate. I'm a horse photographer mainly, or pet and horse photographer, and so I got into the equine side of it about 2 or so years ago. And photography I got into more as a hobby about 5 or so years ago, and when I was at school I got into it, and then when I left school I went to TAFE and did my diploma.
What's the difference between sort of photographing dogs and horses?
It's actually kind of similar in a way. I mean, if I get a nice headshot of a dog, it's similar. When you're photographing a horse, you need a nice headshot of a horse as well to show their profile. But photographing dogs, they run a lot faster, so that can be really, really hard when they move a lot faster than horses do, because dogs are here 1 minute and then gone the next. So horses are...
How do you get a good shot? I mean, I'd be hopeless at it.
We do a few tries, but usually I'll get one of the volunteers to help me. We'll throw a ball or something or a treat, and they'll go and chase it, and as they're running back towards us, that's when I get the photo of them running, pretty much almost straight on profile towards me.
Well, you must take quite a few, don't you, to get like the perfect shot. Yeah. What do you love about working with animals as opposed to humans?
Animals don't argue back. No, I don't know.
Don't spend forever in hair and makeup.
Yeah, I don't know. I've always been an animal person. I've never really been into portrait. I've done a few weddings and a few portraits with my friends and things like that. But I get a greater satisfaction out of photographing animals, kind of doing what I love and helping animals in need, sort of thing. So.
And do you do formal portraits of animals as well?
I do have a portable studio, yeah, so I can do, but in this environment it's just too hard because the dogs are in their kennels most of the time. When they come out they're very hyperactive, so getting them to sit still can be really hard. We did try it once with the portable studio, but it just didn't work because the animals were just too excited and wanted to play. So that's why we opt to use the natural light, because they can sort of exercise and don't even realise they're in a photo shoot, which is really good because you can get really sneaky shots and candid shots of them sometimes. And every dog's different. You might get timid dogs or really excited dogs, so you're on your toes all the time. All the time.
So you take the photographs and then you put them on Facebook?
Yeah, so I'm an admin on the Rescue Hub Facebook page. So when I get home, I'll sort through the photos, pick the ones that I like. Usually it's about 4-5 photos per dog. I'll edit them and then upload them straight to the Facebook page and put their impound number, their age, their breed on the Facebook page, and then usually Elaine will go through and write a little story about them, how they're like. Yeah.
And do you make a living as a photographer anyway?
Yeah, I do at the moment. Yeah, I'm not here. I'm photographing at horse events. I've been to I've been to Sydney Royal, Brisbane Royal, Melbourne Royal. Yeah, so.
Wow, so that must be a lot of fun though, isn't it?
Travelling is really good.
I'm in awe of the fact that you're using your creativity to help these animals. Thank you so much for having a chat.
Thank you for chatting with me.
It's been such a pleasure meeting you. Thank you. I am very fortunate to have this beautiful lady and this even more beautiful dog here to have a chat with us. Jeannine, thank you for introducing us to this beautiful doggy. What's his name?
His name is Prince. And, he's about 2 years old. Listed as a Mastiff, but we think he's Saluki. He's got Saluki in him.
I think so. He doesn't look very massive. He's beautiful, though, isn't he? Just wow. How long has he been here in the pound?
He's been here about 2 weeks. He's a stray, yes.
What would happen from here onwards? What's the process?
Well, they've got to be checked if they're microchipped. Okay. If they are microchipped, the owner will be contacted. But clearly, he wasn't microchipped, and the owner didn't phone the local pounds either. Now what we do is we take photos of all the dogs on the euthanasia list. We assess them, see how they react with other dogs. Yes, we write a little nice story to go with that on Facebook on each photo, and it does have a good impact.
There's a sort of common misconception, pound dogs or rescue dogs are aggressive or there's something wrong with them or something. I haven't found that. Have you at all?
No, there are some cases. I mean, dogs are dogs. If you don't socialise them, if you don't train them, they do need training. But a lot of dogs are placid. They're very scared, especially Prince here. He was very scared when we first saw him, and it took us about 20 minutes for us to get him out of his kennel.
Really? That's awful, poor thing. I suppose it's very frightening to be in a new place, isn't it, poor thing?
Yes. And they pick up on all the other dogs, not being too happy.
I wish we could speak dog, don't you? You know, just like communicate with him. So he's very placid though, isn't he? He's very calm.
Would be good with kids as well because he doesn't jump. Provided slow introduction would be $334.
And that includes
Vaccination and desexing and lifetime rego. Yes.
Well, that's microchipping as well. And do you enjoy the work you do here?
I absolutely love it. It's so rewarding. And a lot of people say, how can you do it? I don't know how you can see the dogs like that. And you say to yourself, how can you not do it? Yeah.
Is it quite confronting when you first sort of come in and see them in the kennels?
It is, definitely. But you just have to put your emotions aside and think of theirs and make their day a better day.
And if you want to meet old Prince, how do we get hold of you?
Rescue Hub, a Facebook page, direct message.
Jeannine, lovely to have met you. And this beautiful doggy, Prince. Guys, remember that wonderful website and you can come meet this wonderful dog. Thanks again, Jeannine.
Thank you.